Hey everybody, it's Rory from ANSgear, and we've got the brand new eject harnesses from HK up on the table. So this isn't necessarily a new pack. It's kind of an updated version of the eject harness. They don't call it the Eject 2.0 or anything. It's just the eject harness. And then I've got all the colorways that are up here, all the patterns and colors that are up here, as well as the sizes. So this comes in a 3, a 4, or a 5. So it's like a 3 plus what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a 3 plus, I don't know, what is that? 3 plus 5? Yeah, 3 plus 5, a 4 plus 6. What's that?
4 plus 3 is what they're listed as.
Well, it's actually more than that. It'll be 4 plus 7. Because there's 2 on the outside of each one also. So if you've got 4, then you got, like this one, you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's actually a 4 plus 3 plus 4. Or a 3 plus 2 plus 4. If that makes sense. You know what I'm talking about. We'll get to all that right there. So we're going to just talk main pods. There's a 3-pack version, a 4-pack version, and a 5-pack version, which we'll show you each one up here. But there's lots of different prints on these. So we're going to go through the prints real quick, because I can then clear them out of the way. And then we'll kind of go over a couple of the differences between the older version of the Eject and the new version of the Eject that just came out. So let's look at the colorways for this one, and then I can get them out of the way. So we've got Blackout, which is the first one here. Obvious, it's just all black with a little bit of subtle gray in there. I'll just stack them over here to the side. This one is called, I'm not sure what this one's called because for some reason they didn't put a sticker on this one. Any idea? We're going to skip that one until they get me a name on it. This one right here, this is Slate. We've got these like geometric pattern right here. Actually, this is an old one. Did they bring you up an old Slate?
Maybe they did.
So this is the old version. We're going to set this one to the side.
The red one's Scorch, by the way.
Scorch! Scorch! Right here with this red and gray patterning on it right there. So Scorch. We got, oh, this one's pretty obvious. This is Leopard King, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Leopard King right there. King. And then right here we've got, pretty sure this is just Tiger Stripe. Tiger Stripe there. And then Devastation Cloud is what this one's called. And then let me slide this over a little bit right here. This is, what do you got on this one? We'll set that one to the side again. This is Poison right here. So Poison, very similar to the other one. Then also in this one right here, Electric and Poison. What's that? This one's Grunge? All right, we'll get back to that one in just a second. So Poison and Electric have the same pattern, but just different colors. And that one was the same as one of the other ones we had already looked at in there as well. And then I like this one right here. This is Tropical Skull. Right there. Get these out of the way. Tropical Skull. And this one is Boost. So the Boosts we're going to leave up here because we've got the other sizes for the Boost. And then this was Grunge, right, Nick?
Yeah.
And this one's Grunge. This one says Los Angeles on it and the pink right there. So Grunge on that one. Pack stack right there. So let's pull these ones to the side here. So here are our sizes on these ones. So we've got a 3, a 4, and a 5. So the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got a 3 plus 6, or however you want to look at it, you know. A 3 plus 2 plus 4, or a 5 plus 3 plus 4, or 4 plus 3 plus 4, or a 5 plus 4 plus 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pods if you wanted to do that. So that's a lot of paint going on right there. That's almost a full case of paint on your back right there. So let's pull up this one here and we'll compare these two. So move that one over. So this is the old version of the Eject, and then we've got the new version of the Eject. The first difference you can see right off the top is the pull tab that they've got for the new one. Instead of it being kind of like a symmetrical design, it looks a little bit different. It's got some rubber pieces on the side. It might be a little bit easier to get a hold of and pull on it. I don't know, but it's just a different design on there. This part on the top still has the 2 straps to be centered on your pod. They just put a new logo on it. You pull that out, that just had the little H on it. Now it's got a much larger HK logo on the front right there. Secondly, on the outside, the pod, the extra slots for the pod, on the inside here, you can see that they've pretty much stayed the same. You fold that one out there, fold that one out there. It feels as though maybe these are a little bit thinner, which is okay because you don't need them to be as bulky. They got rid of the little elastic that's on here, or not the elastic, the Velcro that holds it down tucked in there, but nobody really tucks them in there like that. So there's no reason to really have it on there. It just folds over nicely. But the big difference on these is the extras on the side. On this one right here, you had these little loops and they were stacked above each other on this one. So when you had your pods in there, they kind of had to tilt to the side to both stack inside there. Now they've made them with the larger looping and one next to each other instead of stacked vertically on top of each other. So I think that's a big design change right there, which makes sense. If we flip it over to the back side, we can see that we have changed out the strap system, just the ends right here where you grab a hold of. They've given you a little rubber piece to grab onto and pull from there. Get that out there. There. Looks like we've got slightly longer straps than before. So our straps, well, yeah, I think so. I think they've lengthened out the strap a little bit, which is good. Makes it a little bit longer. It does still have the dual strap system on it, so you can tighten it down and then crank it down to make it even tighter. The inside of the strap on this side, this is the part that's going to be against your body, has some grip to it, so it's going to help with moving around, so it's not kind of slidey. Before it just had this like canvas material right here, which didn't really provide much grip to it. And then inside here, we have the same kind of nice padding inside here. The design and the stitch work of this interior padding section has changed, but overall, it provides the same amount of padding that it did before. So really the big differences is maybe the extra length in the strap, the more grip on the inside of the strap. The tab, I mean, I don't know if that really makes a big difference to change out the actual tab that you're grabbing a hold of. But if you are running a pack and you max it out when it comes to pod capacity, I think that you'd be happy to have this version of the strap system on there rather than this one right here, because it really makes it easier to get your pods in and in kind of a usable position rather than having them canted to the side and sticking forward. So that's it. That's where the new version of the Eject harness. It's not really terribly different. There's a lot of different colors and patterns and stuff like that. But as far as from a functionality standpoint, it's basically standpoint. It's basically the same pack setup right there with some very subtle differences in it. So it comes in the 3, the 4, the 5. It comes in all these colors that we stacked up right here. So get on the website and order your brand new Eject harness from ANSgear.com.